Well, we now join our correspondent, Larry Lasisi, who's in the National Assembly currently with the Minority Leader of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila. Well, Larry, over to you now.
Hello, Malpe. I'm here in the National Assembly, and I have here with me the Minority Leader of the House of Representatives, who will be taking up on some of the issues that has cropped up on the lane of the 2014 budget. You're welcome here.
Thank you.
Now, I'd like to have you talk to us on the letter. It appeared when the letter was read in the House of Reps, a lot of the lawmakers were clapping. What will I say made that reaction come about?
Well, first of all, I think we must accept that it was a very presidential letter. He offered very cogent, very good reasons why the budget could not be presented. Under the Fiscal Responsibility Act, as you must be aware, the budget is premised upon or predicated upon the MTEF. The MTEF has not been passed. The Senate has passed a version of it in terms of the benchmark, 76.5, and the House has passed a $79 per barrel benchmark. Of course, there has to be harmonization. So there is no MTEF as we speak. So based on that, I think in his wisdom, and I think that's the proper thing to do, the president, going by the law, has deferred presentation of the budget. And anything worth doing is worth doing well. And that's the reason why a lot of members appreciated the fact that even though there was disappointment, everybody wants the budget to be presented on time, that the president had to defer. So more importantly, there had been talk in the air that the president was sending a proxy or was sending the budget by proxy, and that is unacceptable to some of us, based on tradition, based on law, based on the Constitution, or our own interpretation of the Constitution.
Now, looking at the timing of this letter, it means largely that the budget will not be passed till more or less, if it will be passed at the end of this year. What does that say for the progress we had made last year, that the budget was passed really early before the next financial year, and now we're having this issue again?
Well, it looks like we've been put back in reverse. It's rather unfortunate. But again, like I said, anything worth doing is a process. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. The Fiscal Responsibility Act envisages a situation where the MTEF is actually submitted to the National Assembly, months ahead of the passage of the budget, not a week before the budget, not 2 weeks before the budget. So it will give us time to, thoroughly and vigorously debate the issues that may be contained therein. Unfortunately, that did not come to us until just recently. We've done whatever we can to speed up its passage, which we did. And so definitely they will have to, at some point, if it comes to that, have to go back to the drawing boards to rearrange or redraft their budget to in conformity with whatever that benchmark is, because it throws it off quite a bit. And so, yes, it takes us back, but we cannot sacrifice timeous passage of budget, which is extremely important, or rather sacrifice, yes, a proper budget, a proper thorough budget at the altar of timeousness. And so, yes, it's unfortunate, but hopefully the House will, like the President's letter said, the National Assembly will speed up its harmonization process. We can harmonize in a couple of days if we want to. And I agree or disagree. There's a process, and once we do that, hopefully the budget can be presented to the National Assembly, so that we can at least have a month and a half to work on it. Even that is not enough, but okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Very grateful. Yeah. Well, I've been speaking with the Minority Leader of the House of Representatives, like you heard him there. It's now back to the legislature to try as much as possible to work on the MTEF document, complete it, and then see if we can pass it once and for all. But like I'm sure you're aware, there's a lot that we'll need to do. The lawmakers will have to agree on what right now looks like a document a lot of people have very strong feelings on. But that is in the future. For now, the budget is not coming till a future date. Now back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Larry, our correspondent, our National Assembly correspondent, Larry Lasisi there. He's been speaking with the Minority Leader, Gbajabiamila, on the President's postponement of the presentation of the budget. Well, definitely when a future date comes, we will definitely let you know about it.